Have you ever wondered how Munger, the man behind Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway success, managed to build his own fortune? It's a story of financial wisdom and a unique approach to living, one that's led him to a net worth of over $2.5 billion. In a world where the rich and famous are often flaunting their lavish lifestyles, Munger's approach is refreshingly different. Today, we're about to unravel the financial secrets of this investing genius. What if I told you that by following Charlie Munger's 5 simple steps, you could lower your cost of living and build a more secure financial future? Stick around, because you're about to embark on a journey that could transform your financial life. Let's jump right in. Step 1. Cut back on unnecessary expenses. You know, one of the key factors is lowering your cost of living. According to Charlie Munger, it's distinguishing between your needs and your wants. This is absolutely crucial. Needs are things like your rent or mortgage, food, and basic clothing. Wants, on the other hand, are those extra things that we think we need, but we can actually live without. It's essential to recognize the difference, because it's the first step in managing your expenses wisely. Now, let's talk about some common culprits that can really eat into your budget. Subscriptions are one of them. You might have a bunch of subscriptions you hardly use, whether it's streaming services, gym memberships, or other monthly payments. These can add up quickly, and as Charlie Munger would say, they might not be making you any wiser each day. Eating out is another big one. It's super convenient, and I get it, but it's also quite expensive. Think about it. Every time that you eat out, you're not just paying for the meal, but also the service, the ambiance, and the convenience. Cooking at home is a fantastic way to cut back on expenses and be in control of what you eat and how much you spend. It's a simple change that can save you a good chunk of change. Cable TV is something that many people don't realize they can cut back on. In the age of streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime Video, you can pretty much watch anything you want without paying for a pricey cable subscription. It's a small change that can lead to significant savings over time. Charlie Munger's wisdom on making disciplined choices day by day comes into play here, as you work on those gradual, 1 inch at a time improvements. So Charlie Munger's advice is spot on. It's all about those disciplined choices day by day, little by little, and that's how you get ahead in the long run. The more you can cut back on unnecessary expenses, the wiser you become financially. It's like a journey where you're always trying to improve, and these small choices add up to big results over time. So it's not just about depriving yourself, it's about making more thoughtful choices. Step 2. Go for coupons during sales. One of the smallest moves you can make to lower your cost of living is, just as Charlie Munger advises, is to harness the power of coupons during sales. It's like a secret money-saving tool that's right at your fingertips. You see, when you use coupons during sales, you're basically turning into a super shopper. Not only do you get those awesome sale prices, but you get an extra discount on top of that. It's a win-win for your wallet. Now, where do you find these money-saving slips of paper? Well, you've got a few options. First up, loyalty programs. Many stores offer these programs, and they're a goldmine for discounts. You earn points or get exclusive coupons that can be used during sales. It's like a store's way of saying, thanks for being a loyal customer. But wait, there is more. We're living in the age of the internet, folks, and that's a goldmine too. Websites, apps, and even official brand pages offer a treasure trove of coupons. Think of it as a digital scavenger hunt for savings. And remember, don't underestimate the power of social media. Brands and stores often share exclusive coupons and promotions with their followers. So here's the deal. It's essential to be a smart coupon user. Always, and I mean always, check those expiration dates. There's nothing worse than thinking you're scoring a deal, only to find out that the coupon expired. Don't be that person standing at the register with expired coupons. Planning your shopping trips around the expiration dates are key. It's all about being a savvy shopper. Step 3. Have a budget. Having a budget isn't just about numbers and spreadsheets. It's about taking control of your financial destiny. It's like having a financial roadmap that leads to financial stability. Imagine going on a road trip without a map or a GPS. You might get somewhere, but it won't be as smooth or efficient as if you had had guidance. Now, let's address a common misconception about budgeting. The belief that having a budget means a reduced quality of life. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. Budgeting doesn't mean you have to pinch every penny or sacrifice your happiness. Instead, it's about making conscious choices and prioritizing your spending based on your financial goals. The real magic of having a budget is in its ability to help you allocate your resources effectively. Think of it as being a CEO of your finances. You can see exactly where your money is going, and that's incredibly empowering. With a budget, you can always avoid the stress of living paycheck to paycheck, which can leave you to vulnerable and unexpected expenses. So, how do you get started with budgeting? Well, it's not as complicated as you might think. Start by listing all the sources of income and your monthly expenses. Don't leave anything out, from your rent or mortgage to your daily coffee runs. Once you've got it all down, set specific financial goals. What are you saving for? Whether it's an emergency fund, a vacation, or a big purchase, clear goals make it easier to stick to your budget. Step 4. Embrace frugality. So, what exactly is frugality? Well, it's not just about being cheap. It's a mindset and a lifestyle choice. It's about being mindful and intentional with your spending, and it can be your secret weapon in the quest for financial freedom. Frugality is all about putting your financial well-being front and center. It's like saying, hey, I value my long-term financial goals more than a short-term indulgence. Instead of mindlessly spending on things you don't need, you become a conscious decision maker. You weigh the value of every dollar spent and ensure that it aligns with your financial priorities. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. Now, here's the magic part. Embracing frugality often leads to a simpler and more fulfilling life. You'll be surprised at how much joy you can find in life's simple pleasures. Instead of chasing after the latest trends and material possessions, you can find contentment in spending time with loved ones, exploring nature, or pursuing hobbies that genuinely fulfill you. It's not about sacrificing happiness. It's about discovering that less can often be more when it comes to living a truly rich life. Here's the real jackpot. Embracing frugality can be your ticket to financial freedom and security. It's like building a financial fortress around your dreams. By living within your means and saving diligently, you're not only avoiding financial pitfalls, but you're also creating a safety net for whatever life throws your way. Step 5. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. We live in an age of Instagram, Facebook, and endless ads telling us what we need to buy. Seeing your friends' vacations pics or influencers' new car, well, that can create an illusion of wealth and happiness. But what Charlie Munger's advice is in all of this is that he suggests focusing on your personal financial goals and priorities instead of comparing yourself to others. You see, when you define what's truly important to you, whether it's saving for a dream vacation or paying off your student loans, it becomes easier to resist the urge to keep up with the Joneses. So, how do you avoid the keeping up with the Joneses trap? Well, one smart move is to limit your exposure to social media and advertising. These platforms are designed to make you feel like you need something you may not actually need. By being conscious of the influence that they can have on your spending habits, you're taking a big step towards financial freedom. Let's talk about the sweet rewards of living within your means and resisting the temptation to keep up. When you live within your financial limits, you're not just avoiding the stress of financial strain, but you're also sidestepping the consumerism and debt trap. It's like a financial shield. By focusing on what you genuinely need and value, you can free yourself from the constant chase of the latest trends and the burden of unnecessary debt. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.